Yeah, them lurkers is no joke. I sent an invite. Oh, what time the game will come out? 1 o'clock. Yeah, I seen that shit. What up? You got if they got double dip with them, they really up. About to play.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple.
I got 70 points. I'm just trying to see where I'm gonna put them at.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
My DBs are so slow, dog.
The Buckeyes will put total leather to crank us up. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Ah, cause he's Sam. My niggas are tired. I gotta pick the cuss. I don't know if I should ram this bitch.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires on the move.
Bro, look at...
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
I was at Ohio State last year, wasn't I?
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's swallowed
no
up
push
on
up
the
front.
line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to
Fucking
be like?
DBs, boxing, linemen. Fuck out of here, man.
The reaction, it's all over the place, and you understand why.
This game.
Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Wants to throw. It's Childs. Sets up the screen.
Bro, he missed the whole block.
A whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they do.
Bro, he missed. Man, this game is dumb, dog. He missed the whole fucking block.
Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Haracek. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry up.
I'm not.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
That's all I'm saying. If I had a better tight end, I would have. Motherfucker, slow.
Bringing the energy and noise early. To the ground to try to move the chains.
I can go for this, can I?
Where to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got him up for the 1st down. The Spartans are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Woo, boy.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive.
The animations they be getting, they be wanting you to use that dumbass reach out shit.
Run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, Your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Like, why did that linebacker come through free and I did not target him? That's the shot we
Lost
talked
one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option.
Oh, fucked up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is
No,
so
man. I thought the
trying to
what's called was
snap it
going
right as he's
to...
getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down, down in the red zone, when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. You don't see this very often in early.
Bro, I didn't... That's that playbook shit, bro.
Timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
What'd he say?
The give to the back. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. They've
Sports
swapped
Island,
into the field,
right?
and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Making side adjustments here. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Back to throw. It's Spartan. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're facing a 3rd down. Movement.
He about to get in. He about to agree.
That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Just can't lose.
What is he doing?
Yeah, you got to know the snap count. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Spartan. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Bro, I need some speed out here, man.
I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parachek. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking downfield, it's Child. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Bro, that's 6 if I got this slow ass 76 overall tight end.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Going for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Number 13 in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any
Why is this
game.
nigga tired?
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
That's a pick!
That is incomplete. Guys, let's talk for
What
a minute
the
about
fuck?
Ohio State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Makes the grab. It's Porter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyways, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Rushes on him.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Norton.
Our coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Look at
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back.
I missed the hole.
Stuffed by that big defensive
Oh,
tackle.
man.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To throw, it's Child. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure.
Bro, if I had a faster time.
On the same page for this big
Dog, the nigga is turtle speed, dog.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's McCray. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crash him down. They've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the
Dog
right
caught the wrong
call.
fucking play.
Everyone on the same page here. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now
hate playing away. Ran out of fucking timeout. It's
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Spartan. That's reeled in, it's Porter. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Right,
nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you can tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
But I thought y'all...
Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played two.
I thought your audible
here.
saved.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I thought your audible saved on defense.
And the Spartans will boot it away to start the second half.
What'd he say?
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air. It's Spartan. The throw to the outside is complete.
That's
They
anything.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those
He threw that.
That's number
He sucked.
15 on the year.
And talk about being an impact.
He's real-life
player for his
garbage.
Defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Here's the
He
game.
lying. Oh, yeah. That's 6.
At the 20, he's got space.
I guess he was
And
lying.
runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Maryland. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Spartan.
No!
A strike downfield.
He caught that?
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably.
Dog.
He's at the 10.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football.
This is why I don't fuck with this game, bro. Like, come on, bro.
And get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes
That's just hot garbage,
into
bro.
the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and
That's just bad. That's just not good.
To kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Back to pass, it's Child. Incomplete.
Man, get the fuck out of
rid
here,
of it
dog.
before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the third quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. this drive will come from their own 32. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Great. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air, it's Childs. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The Spartans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parachek. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartan.
It's slow as fuck.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no
you're playing that
chance
cover two and
that
shit.
guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayed. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I love the play call by this defense to go with the zone blitz, confuse the quarterback. What does that mean? What do you see when it's a zone blitz, Paul?
Yeah, I think he was confused. You mentioned it. I think he saw zone coverage, and he thought he was fine. I think he only thought he was being rushed by 3 or 4 guys, and he was going to have a lot of time to get rid of that football. Not the case, though. Linebacker is able to make it through and get the sack.
Bro, that's a fucking pick.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Childs. Snagged out of the air. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Now on the option.
Oh, I pitched it.
Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Trying play action. Fires on the move. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
What?
Quarterback making adjustments. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready? Dino! Igloo!
Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Going for the big play. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Maryland. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll be stuck.
Is he tired?
On the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Ohio State, 14.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of
What?
game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Norton. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans will call on their punt team. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
Oh. What happened?
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He spins that thing down the middle. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. The 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Goes to the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
What are you gonna put it?
They'll move the wide receiver.
Wow.
They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
This game sucks dick, bro.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot.
This game sucks ass, dog.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Sayin.
He caught that!
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he
no way, bro.
to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback
no fucking way.
We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have
not
been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
They running in fucking mud.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense of getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get high-scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down.
Dog, this game is so fucking bad, bro. Oh my.
Possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Bro, nigga about to beat me.
Punt is in the air.
Bro, nigga, Aiden is missing fucking wide open passes, bro.
The team gets the returner on the ground.
I'm maybe done with call this shit, bro. This shit's not good. It's not a good game, dog. It's not a good game. It's not a good game, bro. Like, dog, that shit's just ass.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. It's cool when you got a good ass team, though. But when you make the right passes and you get penalized for that shit is garbage, man. That shit's garbage, bro. Man, this shit is ass, bro. I hate the passing. I hate everything about this game. Like, you penalize. I just had a wide open pass. They penalized me, bro. They penalized me, dog. Like, that shit is not. And ain't a child. Bro, it was like a bad throw. They gave me a bad throw.
2nd and 7.
Like, that shit is not good, dog.
To the air, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout.
Look at this shit. Man, I'm out, bro. I'm done with this. I'm not. When 2K come out, I'm quitting all leagues, bro. I'm out, bro. I'm done, bro. I know I'm done. He just throwing in triple coverage. You catch everything, but I just missed a wide open catch. Like, no, what the fuck?
When your team needs it, if that's any indication,
he threw some bombs up. I was blitzing this shit. I was blitzing. He threw some bombs up, though, and caught them bitches. I can't keep with him when man to man. Nah, this shit ass, bro.
Line, it's 1st and 10.
I'm not playing. I'm telling you, I'm not playing this shit when
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Price. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Makes the grab. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, come on, man.
Incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Quarterback may change this route. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about the clock management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker, knock that PAT through the uprights.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And they take the lead. And now, in the waning moments, they're so close to a win.
I'm done, bro. I lost this, man. I'm off, bro.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
I'm not
called
playing
on
this
to
shit. It's
protect
not a
this
good
lead.
game.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback. Save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Michigan State.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Scanning the field, it's Childs. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those